All right, there we go. Happy Monday, everybody. Bill Hillestad, and we're going to go through a quick, I don't know what you call this. It's a technique. It's a technique about networking because networking's the single most important thing you can do, period, bar none. Go look up networking quotes. You'll get things like your net worth is a product of your network. And there's so many things that say it's the most important thing you can do. If you've never read any Malcolm Gladwell, you're missing out. One of the most entertaining and intelligent authors out there these days. Whether you agree with everything or not, it's just research and numbers. And the tipping point goes into networking and points out that, yes, when they did actual empirical objective research on networking, they found that you could get to anybody in the world through just 6 contacts by taking somebody in Boston and somebody in LA and then seeing, following the paths for the networks. But they noticed that those paths would converge on people, a school teacher in St. Louis, whatever. And that if you took those people, the ones where they always seem to touch more, they coined the phrase for them connectors, but they could connect to anybody in 2.8 contacts. Anybody in the world through 2.8 contacts. If you've ever played the game 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, trying to get to it's 2.8. It actually ends up being 2.8. You mention any actor and you can find out movies they were in common with other actors that were in, and it's 2.8 to get to Kevin Bacon. And a really obscure example, but it's one of the ones used in here. And the whole idea is your business. We always talk about your business is a product of, period, done, end of story, a product of your personal brand. It's your network. He or she who has the most friends wins. The most powerful business people, the most powerful politicians. The research on this topic is so far over the top and so irrefutable. That's it. How is your network? How is your network? That's it. And sorry, don't mean to deliver too much of a sermon here, but I can't help myself. It's just hard to drive home the importance of building your personal network. It's the people that are always saying, oh yeah, I got a guy who, I got a gal who. They're always connecting people. They're always connecting you to somebody. If you stop and think about it in your life, think about all the people you know and how do you know them? Who do you know them through? And when you play that game or go through that exercise, you'll realize that there's a small handful of people that are responsible for the majority of your friends. And they're the most important people in your life when it comes to your network. You need to put particular weight on them, the connectors, and at the same time, you need to become a connector. So, yeah, quotes for days. The successful networkers I know, the ones receiving tons of referrals and feeling truly happy about themselves, continually put the other person's needs ahead of their own. So now, sermon out of the way. Hopefully you get it. Your network. I say this so often. He or she with the most friends wins. Your network will drive your net worth. It will drive your success. It will keep you out of chasing cold leads for the rest of your life. This is it. So I'm going to give you the holy grail of networking techniques. This is the most powerful networking technique, that exists. I challenge anybody to beat me when it comes to this technique for building your network. For what is networking? Networking is getting to know people and connecting other people, connecting people with people, people with ideas, people with opportunities. That's it. I'm connecting you. You go to networking events, you go to Le Tip or one of these business morning, networking functions. You're connecting people with people, ideas, and opportunities. That's networking. So how do I do that? How do I create that reciprocity for helping people out? How do I put them ahead of you? Who do you know who you could hook me? No. Just give. Connect people to other people. That's where the money's at. So if you'll accept that as a truth, as a fundamental foundation of all this, remember when we show all those, like the interview videos, we go all the way back to Kenny Klaus, and Kenny Klaus is interviewing people, even though the videos aren't getting that much. He's doing it for, 6, 8 years now. He's been doing it forever. He's doing it for others. They're not getting a lot of views, but the reciprocity, the appreciation that comes from those people has turned him into the most influential, I would say realtor, but probably person in Mesa, Arizona. He's got the biggest network of anybody in his market, period, done, end of story. And as a natural consequence, he's doing a couple $100 million a year in production. The guy's a machine, but he's a networking machine. So let's get down to the technique. You go to your Facebook and you click on friends. You can see I've got 1,322 friends, which is remarkable because I don't do any of this networking stuff. I'm a reclusive nerd, remember? And the reason you do this is because if you go to your news feed and you start to scroll through and see the posts, they'll only be from your closest friends, from the ones you've developed an affinity score with because you've done things back and forth. It's 16% of your friends on average. For me, it's probably less because I don't really do much Facebook stuff. But if you go to your friends, you can scroll through and go, who here do I never, and yeah, at the top, it'll start off with the ones that you do stuff with, but then I'll get down and go, oh, Rod Gordy. Man, I haven't seen Rod Gordy in years. What's up with Rod? Well, now I can click and go on Rod Gordy, and like we were talking about last week, I could do comments, and you need to be leaving 10 comments a day. That's it. Just give me that 10 comments a day. It should be, call it 1% of your network. Great, I got 1,300 people. Beautiful. I need to do 13 comments a day. Comments or shares. Likes are okay, but they don't really count. Comments, just quick little, they have to be over 3 words, by the way. Algorithm-based thing. Try to give me 4-word comments and better. That's awesome, comma, good job, exclamation point. Perfect. So now you're crushing the algorithm and you're becoming close to Rod Gordy. That's what we talked about last week, but now I'm going to give you the over-the-top one. Networking is helping people meet other people. And do people appreciate that when you give them a referral, when you say it's anybody should use, or use my buddy Jeremy Forcier or Rod Gordy or Renee Rodriguez, Tim Broadhurst, whatever. So if I want to help people, this is a content tool, because remember, you need content. Content's the name of the game. You need content to post on a regular basis. All you have to do when you're looking for content is let your content be about other people. You see, if I want to do you the biggest favor in the world, I refer you to a friend, or a bigger favor, refer you to a few friends. But the biggest favor is refer you to everybody. So if I were to, and remember the interviews were the most powerful because of the tagging ability. Let's say that I was going to scroll through and find somebody and say, yeah, you know what, Bill Hart, Todd Bookspan, whatever. And by the way, I don't want to be too self-serving, but I do prefer people that are connectors, influencers, that have the right network or whatever. And by the way, you can make lists here. See, I have close friends, acquaintances, add to another list. You can make as many lists as you want. So I can have one called connectors. I can have one called influencers, whatever. And I can build lists and make sure that I'm touching base and go through that would be a great place to start. Go through your network, make a list called connectors, influencers, whatever, potential referral partners, and go through your entire list of friends tonight. Just sit around. It might take you 2 nights if you got a lot of them, and just scroll through and go, oh, Bill Hart, definitely. Todd Bookspan, definitely. Robert Mahaffey, I don't even remember Robert. I'm going to go look at it and see, and who does he know? Kelly Van Patter, definitely a connector, but wrong industry. No, Brian's, no, and that's it. I'm just going to go through like this, and I'm going to find people that I think have a network that would be good for me and for whom my network would be good for. That's what networking's all about, right? And when I spot somebody and go, yeah, you know what? Rod Gordy works with realtors. He runs, I don't know, he's one of the senior muckety mucks at Fidelity Title. So he obviously knows a whole bunch of the most influential real estate and mortgage professionals on the West Coast. He's got the perfect network. And look, I only have 13 mutual friends. So he's the perfect person for me. So now, if I were to, because I need to create content, send him a message and say, hey, Rod, going through my network and thought that, and saw your profile, thought that you would be the perfect person to refer to my network. Would you mind hopping on a quick screen share to give me some material so that I can refer you to my 1,300 friends or whatever my network is, and I can do it on LinkedIn, highly recommended as well. No matter what, the whole idea is I want to do the same thing with the interviews, but instead of making it an interview, hi, it's Bill with Homes and Life TV here in Manhattan Beach, and do it. No. This is just going to be, hey, everybody, Bill Hillstead. I love networking. You guys hear me preach it all the time. It's all about relationships. It's all about connections. I don't like cold leads. I like warm connections. And I love spreading the love around within my connections. It's all of you, the people that refer to me, that make me successful. I want to give back by, one, referring to you, and two, giving you good referrals. So any of you who happen to be in the mortgage and real estate space, I'm here with, I think, one of the best title industry professionals, the most connected human, blah, 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 blah. Now, look, you can't call him for little stuff, but Rod Gordy is Rod. And all I'm doing is a Zoom, like right now, or a FaceTime or whatever. I'm just recording it. I just wanted da-da-da-da. So Rod, what do you, there you go, everybody. My buddy, Rod Gordy. Oh, by the way, Rod, kids, what are you into? What just introduce. All you're doing is making connections. You're making introductions to people you know. Bryan Hathaway, another great one. I can make a big difference in Bryan Hathaway's. And by the way, I need to start doing this and practicing what I preach. Problem is, I'm afraid that my phone will blow up. And I don't want to network, but I should, because Bryan Hathaway is an amazing video guy. And he happens to live in Marina Del Rey on a giant sailboat, and he spends his time when he's not making videos out racing sailboats. He has a full editing bay on his sailboat. How cool is that? You see, I could get him on a Skype. Come on, man, show me the stuff. Da, 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 da. And do you have some clips, and do you have some things you can point people to? Anyway, there's my referral, my connection for the week, everybody. My good buddy, Bryan Hathaway, highly recommend him. If you ever need videos, let him bid your video post-production work. What's the company name again, Bryan? Da, 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 da. That's it. And by the way, when you just get people on a Skype, or you can do this in person. And again, it could be like this. Hey, I just wanted to introduce everybody to, it could be the owner of a restaurant, and you're out at a restaurant and it's a good meal. And you say, is the manager or owner here? And they're like, well, as a matter of fact, the owner is here. Could you send him over for a second? I just wanted to give him a compliment, whatever. They're going to come over and just say, I just wanted to say, da-da-da-da, great atmosphere, love, da-da-da. Would you mind? I would love to refer my personal network to this restaurant. Oh my God, no, I would love it. Again, you're not asking people for a favor. You're telling them whatever. I'd like to refer you to everybody I know. I think that Bryan does amazing video work. I would refer him to everybody. Tracy Covarrubias, one of the best originators in, hey, if you guys happen to live in, and then whatever city she's in, highly recommend her if you're looking for blah, 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 blah. And that's it. And by the way, when I post that, I don't have to send it out because I know too many loan officers. So I'm not going to refer loan officers or realtors to my whole network. Now that I've recorded a quick little, I just wanted to introduce you guys to, and find your own flavor, find your own intro, but make it genuine, make it sincere. I just want to introduce everybody I know to one of the best resources in my personal network, Todd Bookspan, Tracy Covarrubias. That's so valuable to them, so important. And by the way, it doesn't just have to be that. You can come up with another reason. Kelly Van Patter works in Hollywood and does like movie sets and stuff. And so hey, if you're looking for somebody to make your movie set, no, that doesn't work. Hey, I just wanted to introduce everybody to one of the coolest friends I know. Da 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 da. Kelly, I don't know that anybody can use you for anything, but I don't know. What do you do? How do you, whatever? And she'll have a cause. She'll have something else besides her job that she wants to pitch, because she's a very conscientious supporter of multiple charities and causes and always doing. Well, that's it. I'm just introducing people to people. That's what networking's all about. But in this particular case, I'm going to take and introduce Bill Hart to my 1,300 Facebook friends and my 2,000 LinkedIn friends. And now that I've shot just a quick video saying, hey, I just want to turn you guys on to a really cool contact, Bill Hart, da 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 da. You need to follow his All In podcast. You need to check out his book, blah, 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 blah. If you're ever looking for an executive coach, I can't think of a better human if you could possibly get on his wait list and whatever. I know he's always overbooked. But that's it. I'm going to give him a recommendation. I'm going to introduce people to just like you would at a cocktail party. Introduce them to a friend. Now, here's where, I'm not going to say where the magic happens, but this is the separator. If you just did that video, it'd be powerful. It'd be really powerful. And Chip Johnson, Mark Barone, Bill Hart, Todd Bookspan, they would all feel very obligated to help you. And by the way, when you say nice stuff about them, when I say that I think Bryan Hathaway is one of the best post-production guys, you got to go check out his site, undertheknife.com. And it's a video phrase. And look at his demo reel. It's amazing stuff. And if you're into sailing or ever go to sail races, he's probably the guy out in front of you. Do you know how flattered he'll be, how emotionally connected to me he'll be, and what is most likely to happen in this conversation I'm having with them? He's going to say cool stuff about me. Bill, da, 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 you're the smartest guy. No, stop it. Now, I'm going to post it to my business page as I always do, because I'm always doing things as me, but I am my business. So everything goes to your business page first. I'm going to put the boost on it. $20, $25, whatever my default automatic boost amount is. Optimize for video views. Now, I'm going to share it to my personal timeline so that I get all that organic timeline friend stuff. And I'm going to share it straight to Bryan Hathaway's timeline so that all, or 16% of his 878 friends are going to see it. And they're going to engage with it. And the views are going to start coming. And because of that $20 boost, I'm going to get a couple thousand views, probably more. Probably do bad. But I'm always shooting for a penny. I'm pacified with a 2-cent cost, $20, 1,000 views if it's something solicitational. But if it's something that'll get some engagement, everybody who knows Bryan Hathaway is going to chime in and say, absolutely, Bryan's awesome. Love it, had him for, blah, 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 whatever it is. And I'm going to tell Bryan, be sure you engage with this, because that's what's going to keep bumping at the top. And that's what's going to make sure everybody I know sees it. And people you know and haven't seen or talked to or haven't seen you, because remember, only 16% of your friends see you on Facebook on average. Well, this is how we're going to get it to 100% of people. And it's not going to be you saying, hey, it's Bryan, come use me. It's going to be me saying, Bryan's awesome. They're all going to, you're going to pick up business out of this. And he is. Well, I spend $20. I get thousands of views on a video. He's never had thousands of views. None of you have ever had thousands of views. Me bragging about him, me giving it away, me whatever, and that's, he can't ever repay me enough for what I just did. That's how he'll feel. I'm not doing it for that. I'm really just doing it for somebody else. I won't do that for people, obviously, that aren't good at what they do, but hopefully you know lots of people that are really good at what they do, that deserve a referral. And I can mix it up. I don't have to go with all mortgage people or whatever, you know, the franchise space. One of the best franchise executives on the face of the planet. If you blah, 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 blah. And I can come down here and just keep hitting videographer. You name it, originator in Texas. If you happen to be in Texas, and again, this is where if I've got too many originators in my database, I can take and exclude. Remember, when you're doing the targeting, I can say, go to everybody, go to my friends first, and then go to everybody. I can exclude my friends except, or I can include my friends that are within 50 miles of Dallas, Texas, or within 100 miles of Dallas, Texas. So I'm not constantly going, here's a great originator. If you happen to live in Dallas, why do my friends in Seattle, Washington want to hear about that? So I can target my audience there. And I'm sharing to his timeline, so his friends are going to see it. And that's really what I want. Now, this is not why you do it, but this is so powerful, it's beyond words. Everybody that watches that video gets captured by you. Everybody that engages gets captured by you. Remember, in the audience creation side of this, if I'm in audiences and I say create audience, custom audience, I have two options that will harvest all these people. One is video, and I can say anybody that watches a through play of this video, or anybody that watches whatever, 95% of, 50% of. And I can go to Facebook page and say anybody that engages, comments, likes, whatever with this post, which I probably don't need to do that if I'm doing video, but now all of a sudden I've just harvested all of Bryan Hathaway's friends. And again, I wouldn't do this necessarily with every post, but especially if it's Rod Gordy's friends happen to be heavily in the mortgage and real estate and title industry, the housing industry, because he's an executive there and knows all the other movers and shakers. Yeah, his friends becoming part of my audience is incredibly valuable. You can literally go out and you can help people, and in helping them, you get introduced to all of their friends too. When I'm introducing you to my friends, I automatically get introduced to your friends. I'm saying nice stuff about you, but you'll say nice stuff back about me. I'm introducing you to everybody I know, but you're introducing me to everybody you know at the same time, saying the same nice, positive, endorsing things. And that's not why you do it. Karma will bite you in the ass if you do this wrong and you're like, I ain't gonna boost it. They didn't say anything nice about me. Just go give. Just go give. But every time you give, the most powerful gift you could give in the networking universe, you automatically are going to get the same thing in return. You're going to get their endorsement to their friends. You're going to get introduced to their audience. Everybody you know is going to see you constantly giving. Pretty soon, people are going to start wanting to work with you because you're a giver. They're going to want to give back to you because you're always giving to others. They're going to want to get introduced to your network. Hey, man, would you do one of those little videos where you make people look good? I'm sorry. Barbara Walters, no matter how much crap she gives somebody in an interview, no matter what they're going through, go look it up. Go Google it. People's approval ratings go up dramatically, drastically, immediately after she just interfaces with them. It's just the way the human mind works. You're going to dramatically improve and get in return your approval rating driven up. You're going to get introduced to that person's network. You're going to have all of your friends see you in the exact right light as an influencer, as a giver, as a connector. People want to work with those connectors. They want to work with givers. This is the most powerful, single most powerful thing you could do. If you make it a point to once a week, I'm going to introduce somebody, whether it's for their business or because they're cool or because whatever, but they're just somebody cool I know that I want to introduce to other people I know. Hey, if I can help you grow your business, do you want to know my contacts? Everybody just about wants to know your contact. There are nerds like me that are like, no, I want to hide. But yeah, everybody wants more. This little tech, and by the way, you can do it and keep it simple. You can do it with your little selfie pole, like my little selfie pole, and just, you know, pull that up and put my phone in it, and, you know, hey, and here we go. And I got the little Bluetooth button to start and stop. Or I could set it up. I've shown you guys enough of these, but yeah, there we go. See, it's just a little tripod. I can set the tripod up, put it right here, put my phone in it, and then after I got my phone in it, all I got to do is pull out the little Bluetooth remote, sit down with you, and we're having dinner, and just, hey, blah, 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 having dinner with my good friend, and I wanted to, and blah, 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 and just share a gem. That's what relationships are all about. Giving to each other, networking, relationship marketing. Make that your theme, and you will kill it. All right. We are close to our half-hour limit, far past our 15-minute goal. Guys, I hope you will do this. It is so, so, so powerful. Just from time to time, instead of doing a selfie with somebody, find all you need is your intro, your explanation. Hey, Phil Hillestead, those of you who know me know I'm all about networking, that my business comes from you. It's all referrals. Thank you so much. One, I want to give back by referring to people in my network and referring you to other great resources, gyms, cool finds, or whatever. And I happen to be with one of those gyms right now. Find that, practice that, figure out your intro, and then you just introduce somebody and say, they're awesome. This is, if you ever need, just like I did with Bryan, is an awesome video guy. You know, so-and-so owns a whatever store, and so-and-so does whatever. So-and-so doesn't really have a business you can tap into, but I just wanted to introduce you to a really cool person that I hope you get to know, whatever. This is the most powerful networking thing you could ever do. If you did this once a week for a year, if you did this once a week, yep, I'm going to do this once a week. It's going to take me half an hour to, you know, shoot a video, 5-minute video, intro video with somebody, and then post it and boost it, and I'll get faster. Let's say it's going to take a half an hour. Yeah, if you did that, your business would exceed your wildest expectations. You would never need leads again. Everything would be warm referrals. It's pretty hard to do one of these videos and not get warm referrals. It just works. Guys, you remember a couple weeks ago I showed you the celebration videos where you celebrate a client. Here, I just got to bring this one back up again. I think I might have mentioned it last week because I'm just so excited about it. Whoops. Up there, I want to go here. Go with Aaron. Remember Aaron DeHart's the one who, after the training, did one of those client celebration videos. And then he put up a post, which I was so grateful that he tagged me and said, you know, hey, love Bill Hillstead's awesome idea at work. I did it, put a $100 boost on it, got 5,800 views, got 3 warm referrals. Even went into how good the referrals were. 780 FICO, blah, 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 blah. Well, he put up that post the day after he put up the video, 5,800 views. Look at it. 36,917. He's about to hit 3,700 views. Congratulations, Aaron DeHart. If you got 3 deals out of the first 5,000, I imagine you continued to get more referrals. $100 boost, 37,000 views. Oh, why won't everybody do this? It drives me crazy. All right, that's it. I am officially out of time. I don't see any questions, which is sad because you guys need to be asking questions or else telling me about this. Please chime in chat next week and tell me you did one of these. It doesn't have to be fancy. Did you notice Aaron's video? No editing, no, just phone. Holding the phone upright, not even on its side. You don't need to spend $20 and get you a little tripod and a Bluetooth remote or any of that stuff. Just go give. Just go give. And like I said, put 25 bucks. I would put more. I would freak people out. 10,000 views. Oh my God. Or $50. Come on. But give me 20. Give me 25. And then just say, so-and-so's awesome. And give me 25. And now blow them away because they're going to freak out. And you're going to be chiming into all the chat with them. You're going to say, yes, they're awesome. You're going to go, aren't they awesome? They're going to say, oh, they're so awesome. You're so awesome. It's going to be the biggest love fest you've ever been a part of. Are you posting these videos? Yes. Mark, I post these videos, and I'm usually slow. Well, all these videos are posted to YouTube or to my resource center. If you're not familiar, the resource center is up at billhillisad.com/resources. Let's see, Social Mastery Resource Center. And here it is. And it's just a smart sheet. And down, it's every tool that I ever mentioned. You know, it's like, I need a content plan. I need lead magnets to get leads. Or I heard you did a training once on how to get your videos edited and make them look really professional by somebody offshore for only $5 or $10. And I say offshore, somebody online, a virtual assistant. Yep, there's that. Every training ever goes up there. Let's see, get the perfect domain and crush the content like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. That was week before last. So I'm usually a couple weeks behind, but they're all posted here, or they're all posted up to my YouTube channel. And just go to Bill Hillis Dad. Look at that. That's authentic. And they don't get much views up here. Most of their views come on Facebook, but I archive them here so that I can put them, because you can't do that from Facebook. So I can put them up in this Social Mastery library. They're also on my Facebook page too, but I'm much slower about getting them up there. Again, because I'm doing this for you, not for me. I don't need more exposure. That's it, guys. I will put this up. Please tap into it. There's a lot of other stuff that goes into this. Treat Facebook like a cocktail party. That was actually 2 weeks ago, wasn't it? Or 2 trainings ago. But this is the sequel to that. This is that on steroids. Yes, you want to do that and go in and make your 10 or 15 comments a day. I literally called that training 6 figures from the smallest room in the house once upon a time. Everybody knows what the smallest room in the house is. Yeah, if every time you sat down in that room, you pulled out your phone and made comments, you'd make an extra 6 figures, a 6-figure raise from the smallest room in the house. It was my way of pointing out, this is so freaking easy. Why don't we all do it? Why don't we all go in and comment? Just make sure when you're commenting that you are, come back to the friends, that you are not just commenting on the people in your feed. Yeah, I'm going to go through my feed, but more importantly, in my feed, yeah, comment, but these are the same people over and over and over. That's all my family and closest friends. No. Go to your friends and scroll through and spot one that you haven't talked to in a while and go, you know what, Leonard Cullup, I have not done anything with Leonard in a while. Let's go check out Leonard Cullup and see what he's been posting and see if there's something in there I can make a comment on, that I can, whatever. Leonard's wish sharing an exquisite evening, weekend celebrating. Awesome, looks like a blast. See, Connie Cullup, that's my boy. And by the way, even though he got lots of likes, he only got 1 comment. People always, that's why you don't just like. Yeah, I'm going to be buried in 27 likes. Nobody notices who did all the liking. But looks like Connie, probably his wife. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Bill Hart got 2. And look, here's how I can kill 2 birds with 1. Right on, whatever. Leonard and Bill, whatever. Just go in and be sincere and share the love. All right, we're over the limit. Sorry, guys. Can't help it. Get excited. Get passionate about this stuff. It can change. It will change your life. It will change your entire life. You will become more about connections. You will have more warm referrals. You will change other people's lives. You will get them business. I get people so much business, and I don't even come close to doing all the things that I tell you to do because, like I said, I'm the opposite of a networker. I'm a recluse. But still constantly giving, and it just comes back to me. It's why I do these trainings, so that I don't have to charge people $2,500 a day for my consulting. I don't want to take your money. I want to give it to you here for free. And yet I get buried with people wanting to pay me for, a day or 2 a month worth of time. That's it. Love you guys. See you next week. Last chance. Nope. No comments. No whatever. And wait, I lost my controls. There we go. Q&A 1. Nope. All right. I'm out. See you guys next week.